And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Washington Nationals. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And today on the hill, Mitchell Parker. And Siggy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him, when pitching at home this year, to go out and dominate.
Is that you, Jared? You changed your name on here?
And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher, even though we don't see the same splits on the road. We're going to start to see that translate as well.
Hottest way, leading things off the Texas.
Well, you didn't change your profile picture again, so I remembered that from yesterday.
The line to kick the pitch. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2 now.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished really up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you would have broken back as you jog back to the dugout. Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. Got three straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
So up next, Hank Aaron. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. There's the strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
One down, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Young under it. Hauls it in for the out. Check out the Red Sox lineup and one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Willie Mays.
I'll speak for you, myself, and all the baseball fans. This guy's given us so many great memories. I mean, so many big moments throughout his career. And, of course, plenty of big home runs, both literally and figuratively. So I appreciate every chance I get to see him swing the bat. He's just
No, but I just found out somehow my Instagram account got suspended for some reason. We suspended your account. 180 days up to appeal, or will permanently disable your account. What is all that about? They didn't say why they did it though. Why this happened? Your account or activity on it doesn't follow our standards? What? What does that mean?
Half inning complete. We've got no score. And we're back. Our starting pitcher in this one, Pedro Martinez. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch
I don't
him
like
pitch
post
today.
anything on Instagram, which is weird.
And stepping in,
I post on Twitter. I follow people on Instagram, and I send my mom animal reels on Instagram. So I'm a little confused. And wrestling reels.
He features a
So I'm a little confused.
A changeup, a slider, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. And that's in for a strike. 1-1. And it's 1-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
They're sending me a file to my email. The link on file within 30 days. Okay.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just
I'm so
foul.
confused. T. Am I trying to pay attention to multiple things now?
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Part of the action of exciting promos like on-field photo day and replica jerseys giveaway. For details, go to redsox.com/promos.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher
What is going
here in
on?
the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from him.
Here's the left fielder, James Wood.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently.
Sorry, I'm like
Striking
trying
out
to figure
nearly
out what's
twice
going
in
on
each of
with
the
this.
last 5 games.
Ball 1, no strikes. One out, bases empty. On the ground, right side, and foul ball.
What is going on?
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
They think I'm a robot or something. They're asking me to record a video of myself to make sure I'm real. They made me put in one of them, like,
This is inside.
I had to type a little thingy to make sure I wasn't a robot. What is going on?
Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Three and two now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? Double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
In the air, out towards right center. Mays under it. And that'll do it. Scoreless after 1.
It's confusing, but oh well. We'll see what happens here.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Willie Mays. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. That one misses in the dirt.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Just off the outside edge, and now 3-0. Next offering is fouled back. And there's a foul ball. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Yepes hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Ted Williams.
Ted Williams up next for the Red Sox. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. Just missed. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Second inning here, no score. Cut on and lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Gary Sheffield.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's going to be Gary Sheffield.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
2 outs, base is empty. Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. That's off the inside corner. Now 2-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Yo, you're getting off already?
On deck for Boston.
What, Caden? It's only 11 o'clock. It's only 10 o'clock your time.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. And stepping in for Boston, David Ortiz collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Lifted in the air, right center field. Young sizing this one up.
I missed a lot of these comments because I've been trying to look at this Instagram.
And that is that. And the Red Sox
Dolphins are definitely too highly rated for next to
no score.
I have no idea what you were trying to say, Jared, about the Wednesday and Saturday thing. That is confusing.
Hit hard on the ground is short.
Round, that was a great video. What? I don't know what that means either.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And here is Alfonso Soriano. Another solid power season. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson
yes.
Third, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right? Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Juan Yepes stands in now and watches strike 1. And downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two outs. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. On the ground to third, Sheffield.
Indeed, it would be New York.
Moves it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Washington. We'll move to the third with no score.
Just a simple man.
Back here in Nationals Park. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. And that's down and away. Just missed. And another ball. Right through there for a strike.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this Instagram.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right
Strange.
there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Nico Horner. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. To third. And he'll just eat it. That's an infield single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty much did the opposite of what you want to do with the pitch on the outside part of the plate like that. Just rolled.
I have no idea who's on your picture, but Texas is kind of nice. It's a lot cheaper with a lot of stuff because they get a lot of better taxes. They don't have any state income tax. That's pretty cool.
Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Strike at the inside corner. And the count is 0-2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Ground ball could be 2. Off balance feet. There's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
So play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Hank Aaron up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Fought off foul. Top of the third. No score.
Nope. That's inside.
I'm all distracted right now. That's not good while trying to get this game. I should have stolen. No, it's going to cost me.
That's 1. And that's 2.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play. Gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
Back in Washington, D.C. as we go to the last of the third. And now the veteran third baseman, Paul DeYoung. Infield shifted to the pull side. Martinez back to work. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. And that's their first base runner of the game.
First base.
Now the catcher
Batting
up to hit, Riley Adams.
Riley Adams.
Adams, 28 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2017.
The Pedro on the mound for this lineup is facing a fierce competitor. He always seems to rise to the occasion, and that's a big reason why he's considered one of the best pitchers we've seen in the majors.
And that's downstairs. Ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And another ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. And fouled off. And there's a ball.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Luke.
Nasim Nunez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And a full count now. Outside corner, got him looking.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Next to hit for the Nats, Nasim Nunez. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. And that's a little bit high. Ball one. Man at first, one away. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Mays hauls it in, 2 away.
How annoying is that? Just missed stealing the base.
So the batting order turns over.
Yeah, it didn't work last time.
Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first.
For last night's game, but you were, I guess, close-ish.
That one a little bit high, and that's ball one. DeYoung, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one fouled off.
You tried to guess last night what time I'd be finished with the game.
A really good pass at the ball.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball,
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series. Stays alive.
By about 10 minutes-ish.
2 balls.
This one in the dirt. And that one is inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
I'm annoyed I didn't steal on that last double play last inning. I should have stolen.
The other way.
Oh my goodness. Wow, that landed fair. Come on.
Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw is offline.
Why? Let me get a bad thing. How does he score from there?
Worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he
Guys,
cashed in.
that's not even like that deep of a
It
hit.
takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base paths. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
So runner at second, 2 down. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Struck out swinging his first time. That's inside. Runner at second, 2 down. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. Martinez, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fights it off, you'll see another. That's down and in.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Yeah, you were telling me about that. Have you been playing at all recently?
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. One for the Nationals on this RBI. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Manny Ramirez.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 2.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone.
Okay, that's a nice little break, though. Sometimes it's nice to take a break.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
You're done with baseball?
Strikes. Throws him with the heater at the knees. Willie Mays digging in now. 0 for 1 so far. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4.
Okay, when do you start playing again?
It's 1-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. Now a screamer into the outfield. And it goes just foul. To the right side, Yepes takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ted Williams.
Ted Williams up next for the Red Sox. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing.
Oh, you gotta wait all the way till
He's
next
in the zone a long time. He gets the
April.
barrel to a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And another ball. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine. Wood makes the grab.
Oh, all right. No, I get that. She probably had a good reason.
Bottom of the 4th, and here's the DH for Washington, Vladimir Guerrero.
Designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Digging in, Andre Dawson. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0.
What do you mean?
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. That one down the line, and it stays fair. Guerrero makes the turn at second. And that's a double.
Back-to-back base hits. Caught it out front and ripped it down the line. And as soon as he saw it get through the infield, man, he started making that big turn towards second for the double.
Next to hit, Alfonso Soriano. And a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually
what do you mean? You said it. I don't know what you're trying to say. Like, you get the same School schedule? Like, what are you trying to say?
In there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Guerrero at third. Dawson stands at second. No outs. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Oh, for the they said you're not playing till April. So I don't understand what does that mean with the fall.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Drops into the glove. Both runners tagging from second and third. And he's safe at third as a run scores.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Here's Juan Yepes. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a foul out of play. One away with a runner at third.
Bro, April is not the fall. April is in the spring.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the
Like
zone.
today is the first day of summer. So summer started today, and summer will end in September, and then fall will begin in September, and fall will end in December, and then winter will start in December, and winter will end in March, I believe it is. And then April is the spring, bro. It's like the opposite. It's like the anti-fall.
Downstairs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more. His timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
DeYoung in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 outs with a runner at third.
I don't know what that means.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Let's go, Pedro.
So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 4. It's the Nationals 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game.
No, you know that's got to be
No big deal.
for this guy. He knows
Come
his
on,
strike zone
offense, let's
extremely
go.
well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Ortiz at the plate for the 2nd time as he takes ball 1. Chop to the right side. Over to first. And a couple of quick outs. So stepping in for Boston, Jason Varitek. He reached on a walk his first time. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. He swings and fouls one off.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Just misses with that one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. This one in the air, center field. Young sizes this one up. And that is that. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now here is Riley Adams. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one upstairs, ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Close one, doesn't get the call.
Oh, that's a strike. Come on.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And that chance handled by Willie Mays. Now it's the shortstop, Nasim Nunez. First pitch misses. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's off the outside edge. 3-1 now. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Willie Mays makes the play. And there are 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Jacob Young digs in now. Swing and a ball popped up. He makes the grab, and that is that. No runs, no hits. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Parker back to work. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Young pulls that one down. 1 away.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Wagner batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Next offering is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Ball, that's upstairs.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
One down, base is empty. And that's down and away. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's some real power at the plate. Hank Aaron. In there, and it's 0-1. Hank measures 6 feet even, 180 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Hank started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. 2 down, nobody on. Pitch misses there. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. It's through for a hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. Manny Ramirez up next for the Red Sox. Just missed. Hank off of first with 2 away. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board. Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Off the plate inside, and the count is filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Towards first, fair ball. Here comes Hammer and Hank around third. 1 runs in, and they throw on the brakes at third with no intention of testing the strong arm in right.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. It appears Dave Martinez is ready to dive into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Mitchell Parker is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. On the pitch now for the Nationals, Gregory Soto.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Ted Williams up next for the Red Sox. 0-2 in this one. That's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss. Right side, Soriano tosses to first. They limit the damage here, but a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the left fielder, James Wood. There's the strike up high. It's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Lee Smith preparing to come on if needed. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 0-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Next one in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Still just the 2nd batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Dawson, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Runner takes off. And it's safe. It's a stolen base. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Came after him with the fastball 1-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
And now Alfonso Soriano right through there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Two outs. That missed by a lot. 1-2 the count.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Way high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. Coming around third is Guerrero. He'll score easily.
comes through with the RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Pedro Martinez departs, and he exits in line for the loss, but overall he pitched pretty well. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute.
For Boston,
Lee Smith gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now it's Juan Yepez. And that drops in for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Ball outside. Throw to third. Out. And that will end the inning. 1 for the Nationals on this RBI double. Back here in Nationals Park. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Gary Sheffield. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Lucas Sims looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Poche, the lefty, warming up as well. And that misses. And the count is 1-1. Popped up. DeYoung. And makes the grab. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman David Ortiz.
And next for the Red Sox, David Ortiz. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
The Red Sox down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Gregory Soto done for the day. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Nationals.
Into the game.
Number 39.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Red Sox, Adrian Beltre.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Ortiz, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. On a line. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Neat goal. Corner will come up to hit.
Ball one, no strike.
In the dirt. Tying run at the plate. Outside low. And now 2-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Inside. Ball three.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, and that is that. One left for the Red Sox. Score runs. It's 3-1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
First baseman, Juan Yepes.
Now into the game, Freddie Fermin. He takes over behind the plate.
Freddie Fermin.
High fly ball out to center field. And that chance handled by Willie Mays. And there's one down.
Up next for the Nationals, third baseman.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
He goes down looking.
Now a little bit of a questionable call on that fastball right there. It appeared to miss off the outside just a little bit, according to the electronic strike zone. But that's the type of location where you kind of have to understand that it's close enough to where you don't want to put the fate of your at-bat in the hands of the umpire. He did, and he got burned.
Hank makes the play, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Nationals 3 and the Red Sox 1. Colin Poche comes on now. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Honus Wagner now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. In the air to left center. And out number 1 on the grab. Hank Aaron up next for the Red Sox. He's one of the best players in the game. That's in there. Strike 1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Next pitch is outside. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Not even close there. 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two now. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's out number 2.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Ramirez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1.
1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That's off the inside corner. 2-2. Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. On the ground, right side. Horner sends it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And now the center fielder, Jacob Young. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. And first offering is fouled off. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. You're the bottom half of the 8th inning. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-2.
Come on, that's a strike.
Just off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Out to short. Wagner whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jose Ferrer.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Mays leading things off and takes a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Next offering down in the dirt.
2-2 to count.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Adams down to first, and he beats the throw. He's safe.
Now batting,
well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head. But I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Williams in the box now. Takes strike 1. Line drive. Dawson makes a nice running catch.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Third baseman, Gary
Down the
Sheffield.
third baseman, Gary Sheffield. Right through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Tying run at the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. There goes Willie. On the ground, right side, down the line, and it's foul. A little bit low. The count now 2-2. Runner goes again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the 9th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Ripped on the ground to second. There's one, and that's a double play to end it.
Way to make a pitch right there. Get that ball on the ground. Defense picking them up. Huge double play to end this ball game.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.